You know, one year ago this month, before I was ever on YouTube, I took a spill and shattered my shoulder in two places. I actually shattered the ball diagonally and across the top. And it's been a long road of recovery. And I used to play this old girl every night, practically. It's an Alvarez 12-string, bought it in 1971 from a guy who won it in a poker game. And he didn't know how to play, and I was just learning how to play. So I took a bus to Chicago and bought it from him for $70, brought it home and cleaned it up, found out that it had a crack down here in the bridge. The bridge was actually coming up, and found a gentleman here in town that had built guitars for Chet Atkins. In fact, he built Chet Atkins' Yakety Yaks. And he repaired the bridge for me, and he said that should take care of it for a long time. And it really has. It survived really well. But once I broke my shoulder, I couldn't really play it anymore, and that's where I started picking up the strum stick and the dulcimer. Those were a little easier to pick up and get my arm around. This thing is just really, it's a big old bear. And but I watched a video today by a poker player named Greg Solomon. And not that I feel Greg Solomon's a good poker player. I think he's kind of a sore loser, and maybe by saying that, Greg's not going to put this as a reply to his video, and that doesn't matter. Because to me, the whole drama didn't matter. But Greg inspired me to dig this old girl out of the old case and give it a try, because the song he played was the first song I ever learned how to play, and that was House of the Rising Sun. So I'm going to give it a try, and you guys are going to witness me first playing this guitar for a year. And if you take a year break on a guitar, you know, your fingers just really aren't there. So I may not make it all the way through. I did practice once and didn't make it very far. So we'll see how far I make it. I'm going to have to kind of play high here. I usually play back here, but I really can't do that. In fact, that hurt right there. But we'll just play up here and see how it sounds. So, House of the Rising Sun. At least one or two bars of it anyway. I almost forgot to let the hair down, so I'm going to start again here. You know, these hurt more than this does. Whew. Anyway, it's going to take a little bit to get back on this old horse. So, take care. Who knows? Maybe in a year I'll be playing again. I don't know. Dulcimer and Strumsticks sure feel a lot better. Thanks, Greg, for the inspiration.